In the government's latest response,
you must stay at home.
Master of the house, doling out the charm.
It's very important that everyone
know that you are not alone.
G'day chemists. So let's look at the nomenclature of halogenated organic compounds. So they go through something a bit weird here. They do these a little differently to other types of organic compounds. So our first thing is we're going to be able to identify halogenated organic compounds. And that means it's a compound with a halogen. So that's those group 7 elements right on front. And if you have a look down here, you'll see that it is only one step ahead of the alkyl group. So that means whether it's a... that means it actually falls behind even things like whether it's an alkene or an alkyne. In other words, this is the lowest priority. And we know this because when we name them, it always goes at the front. So here's some vocabulary. I'm going to get you to look these up. Halogen, group 7 compound, group 7 element, organic compound, compound made mostly out of carbon, hydrogen, and sometimes oxygen. Anyway, so our rules for... Actually, this is the important here. So this is where I get distracted. These ones here are the halogen compounds. And you'll notice that it says groups that are always prefixes and ordered alphabetically. In other words, when we order these in numbering and naming, if it's just these we're naming, we order it according to the alphabet. So if we have chloros or fluoros, and just say that there's a fluoro over here, the fluoro gets the lowest priority, the chloro gets the highest, because alphabetically it comes first. So, rules for halogenated compounds. So group 7, they substitute into organic compounds due to their high reactivity, and they really fit in very easily where there's a double or triple bond. So they'll break that double or triple bond and form their way in there. They're usually denoted by X in a general formula, so it'll be R-X. That'll show you where it is. That's to show you that it's a halogen. If it is a specific halogen we're talking about, they'll use the specific elemental symbol. It's subservient to most homologous series. We've said that earlier, so all the other functional groups kind of come before it. They are always prefixes, so they're always right at the front, and they're always numbered and ordered alphabetically, and the prefix ends in O, so it's bromo, chloro, fluoro, iodo. So here we have a halogenated alkane, and this is 1-chloroethane. And you'll see that it doesn't matter. It could be either one, it's always going to be 1-chloroethane, but we still number this 1-chloroethane. Here we have a fun one, and we've got to bring in the numbering according to the alphabet. So chloro gets the lowest because it's first in the alphabet, so it becomes 1-chloro-3-fluoropropane. It may be the end of the day. So let's have a look at some examples. First off, we go 1, 2, 3, and there's a chloro. So we know it's prop, and it's an ane, and it's a chloro, which means it's 2-chloropropane. Then we go here, and there are 2 bromo groups, okay? And they are on the 3 and the number 2. So it becomes 2, 3, dibromo, and it's 4, so butane. Okay, the next one, down the bottom here, I'd like to see if you can have a guess. So pause the video, have a guess at it. It is tetrachloromethane. I've left the chloro off that one, so tetrachloromethane. Next to it, it could go one of 2 ways, right? But we've used the clues previously, so let's see where we end up. So we've got our chloros. They're the ones we're going to identify first. Because if we add up the chloros and we add up the fluoros, the chloros, we want them to have the lowest number because they have the highest priority. So then it becomes fluoros. Now this is a fun one, right? So it becomes 1,1,2 trichloro, 1,2,2 trifluoroethane. All right. This one here is a prop. Okay, propane. It's got a bromo and a chloro, and it's got a methyl. So we would number this according to, actually we would number this to what gives the alkyl group the lowest number. Then we would number this according to the the halogens, the alkyl comes secondary. It's the only one that does come secondary to halogens. So bromo, chloro, we number it from the bromo side. So it's a 1 bromo, 3 chloro, 2 methyl propane. And we put that in order of alphabetical. So if there was so that works. Okay. Here we have another methyl and a bromo and a chloro. Okay, so there's our straight chain right down the middle. And it's a pent, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, pretty straightforward. We have a chloro and a bromo. The bromo gets numbered first, if possible, because it's the 1. And there's a 3 methyl. So 1 bromo, 2 chloro, 3 methyl pentane. All right, so that's halogenated organic compounds. I hope that made sense. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below, and we'll get back to you as quick as we can. Thanks for watching, and yeah, see you next time. Bye now.